All right, Kenny, how about that 5 or 6K range? Who are you looking at in there?
Another team where I want to target their players because they have a lot to play for. The New York Knicks. RJ Barrett, $6,500. You probably knew this was coming, but he's coming off maybe his worst game ever, or at least the worst game of the year. He just couldn't hit anything from 3 against the Lakers. But before that, he had an average of 39 DK fantasy points in back-to-back games. So I think that you bet on his shooting coming back to earth here, and earth meaning that he's going to hit some shots, and he's going to play minutes. He's got 41 minutes per game over the last 2. He's put up 16 field goal attempts over the last 5. So he's going to play and shoot. So why not take that guy at 6,500 against a Spurs defense that is the second worst in basketball over the past 10 games? I think the volume's going to be there. I think the minutes will be there. And really all he has to do is have a decent game for you to appreciate what he can do for you at $6,500. Very cheap.
Nick, who are you targeting in that 5 or 6K range?
I have a couple guys from that Atlanta-Orlando matchup. And like Kenny said, Atlanta is on the short list of teams that still has a ton to play for in terms of playoff positioning. I think they want to win as many games as they can, probably, hopefully at least avoid Miami in round 1. I think they prefer to align themselves with the Knicks. Apologies to Kenny there. But Cole Anthony at 6,900. He went for 39 DraftKings points last time he faced Atlanta. Obviously, there's a lot to like about the individual positional matchup, assuming it's Trae Young who's shadowing him for most of the night. And then on the other side, I think $6,700 is a really good price for John Collins, who, his minutes for a while were kind of sitting in like the low to mid 20s. It was just kind of strange, like really, took a backseat to Trae Young and Clint Capella when we thought he would be, the clear number 2 option this season. And he's now back to being that over these last few games. He's played 30-plus minutes in 3 straight. He had a huge corner 3 to help seal the win over Washington last night. I like the way he's playing with a ton of confidence over this past week. And then if you want to go a little bit cheaper, I think Jakob Poeltl on the other side of that Spurs-Knicks game, he's kind of been boom or bust. It's either he'll give you like 21 DraftKings points or 45. But if you're looking for that type of player, a cheap option at center, that's a direction that I would look.